She underwent 67 exorcism sessions over 10 months. The audio recordings still exist. She died weighing 68 pounds, and the 2 priests who performed the exorcisms were charged with her death. Anneliese Michel was a devout 23-year-old Catholic woman from Bavaria, Germany. In 1973, she began experiencing violent seizures and was diagnosed with epilepsy. But as her condition worsened, she became convinced her illness was not medical. She believed she was possessed, and eventually, so did her priests. What began as seizures evolved into something doctors couldn't explain. Anneliese began hearing voices telling her she was damned. She developed an aversion to religious objects. She stopped eating. She spoke in voices that weren't her own, deep, guttural, and in languages she had never studied. In 1975, 2 Catholic priests received rare permission from the Bishop of Würzburg to perform exorcisms on Anneliese. What followed was 67 sessions conducted over 10 months, all of them recorded on audio tape. Those recordings still exist. People who have listened to them describe voices coming from Anneliese that sound physically impossible for a human being to produce. She identified herself during sessions as multiple demonic entities, including Lucifer, Judas, and Adolf Hitler, speaking through her body simultaneously. On July 1, 1976, Anneliese Michel died. She weighed 68 pounds. Her knees had been completely destroyed from performing over 600 genuflections during exorcism sessions. She had stopped eating almost entirely. Her parents and both priests were charged with negligent homicide. They were convicted and sentenced, though the sentences were later suspended. The court ruled that Anneliese had died from starvation and dehydration, while those responsible stood by and prayed. The audio recordings have never been fully explained by medical science, and Anneliese herself, in her final days, said she was happy to suffer for the sins of others, and that she felt the possession lifting just before she died. The tapes exist. The transcripts exist. The court records exist. And nobody, not doctors, not scientists, not the court that convicted the priests, has ever been able to fully explain what is on those recordings. This has been a random tale.